Hi, welcome to another video of TerraTech. I'm Darshan and today we are going to look at the recent announcement of a bunch of competitions by a student-run organization of ISM Dhanbad. We will also talk with the organizers of the event. Takshak is one of the largest robotics fest in East India. It is conducted by the Robotics Club of ISM Dhanbad named Robo ISM. The series of events includes talks, workshops, fun events, competitions and much more. Since our channel is focused on only competitions, so we will talk about the competitions in this video. You can head over to their website for more information about the other events. So, without wasting time, let's hear it from the organizers of the event.
Hey everyone, this is Pramod here. Today we are here with Govind and Jefferson, the organizers of Takshak 21. And so Jefferson and Govind, can you introduce yourselves?
Hello everyone, myself P. Govind Rao. I am a event head of Takshak and core member of RoboISM.
Hello everyone, my name is A.V. Jefferson and I am technical head of Takshak and a co-member of RoboISM.
Amazing to have you guys here. We just wanted to know, what is Takshak so that the audience get to understand better?
Actually, Takshak is an annual robotic fest of IIT ISM Dhanbad. We are the member of RoboISM, so we know the importance of robotics. So we want to promote more about robotics through this event. So this is an event where the student with the enthusiasm to learn about robotics, to have their idea to showcase and have a platform to share with the other people. So to promote that idea, we are organizing Takshak.
That's amazing, Govind. Just to follow up, so what was the motivation behind the theme of Takshak?
Okay, the theme of Takshak would be entirely based on robotics, and there are 5 different competitions inside Takshak. Robotics, when you say robotics, it's not just robotics. It has lots of interdomains inside it, and so this competition is basically for improving each and every domain inside the students or beta students. So you can't just say robotics is based on just a single platform, or maybe just say it's just computer vision. No, it's not just about mechanics. No, you need every single one of them, and a robot won't function without one part. So you need each and every one of them. But that's what the entire event is about. So there are 5 events inside Takshak. Navyantra, it's about open innovation. Then there is Utkranti, it's about design simulation. Visheshta, which is ROS path planning. Ishana, it's about computer vision. And Kruta, which is IoT. These are the 5 competitions inside Takshak.
Oh, that's amazing. So just curious, you just said that there are different skills and different subfields within robotics itself and cannot be labeled as just one term. So as you're saying, robotics is a diverse field. So how did you go about, selecting the judges, and who are the judges who will be, judging the 5 different competitions?
Okay, so there will be event heads from each and every event. Then there will be professors from our college, which are proficient in this field. And we'll also be contacting companies such as, say, Aegis Technologies is about IoT. So there are companies specializing each and every field. So we will be contacting them to bring in judges. And yeah, that's all. There are 3 people mainly, companies, and then the professors and us.
Got it. Right. So you've got judges who will be judging the events, and there are different competitions. So what will the judges emphasize on for evaluation? So you'll get different submissions online. Maybe you could tell how the submissions would be, and can you just give a light on what the judges would emphasize on during evaluation?
Okay. Coming to judgment criteria, actually, we were having two submission. One is made submission and one is end submission. In made submission to see how much students are engaging themselves in this event, and how much enthu they are. We guess we have a 40% marks on that, and in end summation we will having a 30% marks, and in end summation we will be submitting all the design report whatever they have made, and the video of the demonstration. If there is any live project, they have to like record their video of demonstration, and it should be submitted. So a team of a core team will be judging all these submissions, and from that submission we will be like sorting out top 10 teams with the best best efforts, and then those team will be put in front of judges, and the judges will judge these top 10 teams based on their presentation whatever they have submitted. They will basically see on the innovative side of the project they have proposed. They will see the cost effectiveness, they will see the feasibility in current scenarios, and yeah, overall innovation is more promoted.
Got it. Okay, that's amazing. So okay, I think the process itself will take care of the the authenticity of the submissions and all of that. So
Yeah.
how much of a business slash market fit approach do you expect in a proposed solution? So if I'm a participant and if I come up with a solution, to what extent will you expect me to come up with an idea that is feasible to implement in society?
When I ask you for a solution for a particular something, say if it's Krutak, it's not about a completely cheap product, but again it's not about a completely expensive product. We want something that's going to solve the problem in the most efficient manner. So we want the cost to be as minimal as possible. That's true, but it shouldn't go into the cheap side. It should work in a perfect manner. That's what we want.
Got it. But still, you still do look for real life applications of projects, right? I mean, that's a plus point.
Yeah, it should be practical.
Right. That makes sense. Right. And I just wanted to maybe go further deep into the different competitions. So in Vishestra, after going through the the description that I saw on your website, so I was just curious, what is the novelty that you expect in a participant? I mean, it is a path planning. I mean, once I implement path planning algorithm, where do you see a student like me or a participant to innovate or bring in their idea?
Okay. So when you talk about Visheshta, it's about ROS path planning and not just path planning. So ROS is actually about robot operating system. It's something novel. It's not novel exactly, but a lot of colleges in India don't know about ROS. So we want to introduce this topic in a lot of colleges in India. And when you know about ROS, a lot of things in robotics become easier. So that's the main point about Visheshta, to introduce ROS. And path planning, even when you say path planning, it's not just about brute forcing your way through. You need some optimal algorithm to work with it. So it's about comparing these two.
Right. Okay, that is amazing. I mean, letting people learn robotics operating system and even about efficient algorithms in path planning.
Yes.
That is nice. So okay, going to maybe the next competition that I found really interesting, Utkranti. So what factors do you think will be kind of taken into consideration for the difference in the different types of objects that participants will model?
Actually, Utkranti is mainly focusing on the domain of mining. So coming to the domain, like mining, you see there are such a harsh condition where robot has to like automate and travel and navigate. So in designing, you should like be innovative, right? You should be doing every force analysis such that the robot can withstand this that toughness of this area of work, and innovation in the design will be much more promoted, and apart that, how much the cost effectiveness is there in the design. Like if we say we can make a whole bulk robot, and we can make a much more efficient with a less amount of material, so there is a difference. Like you should be specific with the material, you should be specific with the design. So there is like the design which is much like a combine of everything will be the winning design.
Okay. It should be exciting to get those submissions, see those simulations, and all of that. Right. I was also excited about Ishana. So will the focus in Ishana competition, will the focus be given more towards the learning algorithm used and its accuracy, or are you kind of expecting something different?
Well, if we talk about Ishana, it's entirely automated. The entire validation process is automated. So we are not going to look directly into the code in the beginning. We're just going to see the result. Have you produced the result that we're expecting? That's the first criterion for Ishana. Then during the presentation, during the demonstration, we are going to ask what you've done with the code. That's about Ishana. And we don't expect you to entirely clean the code. We just want the result.
Okay, that's good. That's amazing. So also a follow-up for Ishana is that will the person also have to spend time on cleaning the data? Since it's vision, I'm assuming that there are some data that has to be cleaned and modified. And do you value some sort of feature extraction implementation in that algorithm after cleaning?
No, absolutely not. We don't expect a lot of things from that. We just want the result to be perfect, as good as possible. So we are going to look for errors, all the mistakes that you have made in the result, and that's what you're going to focus on. We don't want false positives or false negatives. We just want the correct one.
Got it. That's amazing. So, for Ishana, Utkranti, and all the other competitions that we've talked about, I think there's a lot to learn for the audience as well, and especially if I'm a newbie or a person in first year or second year who wants to get into the field of robotics. I guess there'll be a lot to learn. It took me a lot of time learning robotics operating system itself. I'm sure it'll be time taking for them. So, will you be providing any sort of resources for newbies or amateur people to learn?
Yeah, actually for Visheshta, ROS, it's a very vast domain and things are a bit tougher in ROS. So for everyone to be in a same platform, we arrange a workshop with Rick Battle Labs. The workshop is for the registered student who registered in the Visheshta event. They have a workshop like to just help the student out how to tackle this problem statement of ours in Takshak. So they will be providing every bit knowledge which is very much essential for this event. So at the end of this workshop, everyone like newbie also will be in the same level with the pros. So yeah, this is what I want to say for the Ishana part. Visheshta part.
Got it. Okay, that's amazing. Giving workshops for people to learn is a big benefit that you don't get in all competitions. So I think people should make use of it.
Yeah. And even if it's for the rest of the events, I would suggest there's a YouTube channel for RoboISM. Go through that, and we do have a few of our workshops, past workshops. You are welcome to go through that.
That's amazing.
We have recorded workshops of each and every domain of robotics, and we already shared it in our website and in the groups also, in the Discord links also. So there will be no problem with the newbies.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today, and all the best for Takshak. See you.
We hope that the conversation gave you some insight into the different competitions. If you have any questions regarding these competitions, you can mail it to this mail ID, or you can post your questions in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and do share it with people who might find this information helpful.